Today I want to show you how you can make these structural changes to your web page to improve your organic search engine placement. So I'm going to use the blog post example that I posted today just to show you how I set it up for this page. So we've got the 7 points here that are outlined. I'm going to talk about the browser title, which is up here at the top. I'm going to talk about the meta description, which is hidden in the page. You can't see it when looking at it, but if you open up the source code for the page, you'll see the meta description here. I'm going to talk about the headline. That is the main headline on your page. This should be an H1 tag. Then whether sub-headlines, if you have them, I don't have them on this page, but I'll show you how you can do that. Images, how you can include a relevant alt tag here that has keywords that are relevant to your page. And then we're going to talk about creating a SEO-friendly URL. And then last but not least, your relevant content. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to jump into edit here and just show you how the page sets up. If you're familiar with the tools, you probably have seen some of these things. If I click into edit on this page, the first thing that we'll talk about is a browser title. So browser title, by default, it would be your page title, improve search page rank. But I changed it here to say website maintenance tips to improve your search page rank, and I did that by adding an SEO object. Okay, so you can do that in the page from the Contents tab or anywhere where you can create a new item, and the file type is called SEO. Once you're there, you can enter any browser title you want. Recommendations is you should keep it under 70 characters. The second thing that you want to do is add a meta description, and the meta description can be up to 350 characters, but I think Google only displays about 160. So if you want the whole meta description to display, try to keep it fairly short, but descriptive, and include keywords that are relevant to the page here as well. Okay, these do aid in search engine optimization, but they're not nearly as important as the content on your page or the browser title. But when it comes time for somebody to find your page, this is going to show up in the search results from Google or wherever you're using them. So what you write here is important. Don't jam it full of a bunch of keywords. You want it to read well so that you can actually get somebody to click on your link. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about is the headline tag on your page. So the headline is this item up here. And by default, we always generate a headline for your page. So, and we're going to mark it with an H1 tag so that it works correctly. So you don't have to do anything except include a page title. Now, by default, the page title really depends on the policy that you have on the site. Some sites you would use the title for the page. Makes sense. In this site, we have a policy that says use the abstract if it is included for the page title. So I've changed the page title to something a bit more descriptive here. Again, I've included some keywords to make this thing a little bit more relevant. The fourth item is subheadlines, H2 tags, that sort of thing. I don't have any on this page, but there's two ways to do it. So if you're on a content element and you see a header field, assuming the site's configured to generate an H2 tag for this field, just type in your header here. And the system would produce an H2 tag for you. Otherwise, you could go into the content and you can use the format picker and you can choose an H2 or heading 2 option, and that'll create an H2 for you as well. The fifth thing on our list is alt tags for the images. So in here, if you looked at the source code, in fact, I'll pull up the source code through Firebug and show you how this works. I'm looking at my image tag here, and I've got an alt tag that just says image illustrating 7 web page changes to improve search engine rank. All you have to do in the editor is go to the image. So if you've added an image to the page, just change its title. We'll automatically create that alt tag for you so you don't have to do anything else there. The sixth item that we have on the list is SEO friendly URLs. Now this is a new feature in our system called vanity URLs, but we are literally just taking the page title and generating a new URL for you. So in this case, my URL is going to be improve search engine rank. So if I cancel out of here, you'll see that improve search engine rank is my title. And the last is just relevant content. So make sure you write relevant content that you're passionate about. That's it.